I managed to catch this impulsive move on Paynex 400. As you can see, it went all the way up. Each position is now above $70 profit, and it's still going up. I managed to trade this kind of a setup with the help of my system. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how this simple system works, and I will show you how you enter and how you take profit. So make sure you watch this video until the end. Today, I am going to analyze the market using the simple system. So I want to take you through how I analyze the market from stage 1 to the stage I enter the trade. So first and foremost, you need to open the hourly time frame. Right now, this is the hourly time frame on Paynex 400. So what are you going to look for? You need to check the type of candlesticks that are there on the hourly time frame. For instance, we have candlesticks like this. Let me highlight those candlesticks so that you can see what I'm talking about. So these are the candlesticks I'm talking about. So basically, these are the candlesticks that are showing us that the market is moving this way. So for instance, the market has not yet made an impulsive move lately. The last impulsive move we had was this one. But here, it's not showing any impulsive move, which means the market is rejecting a lot. The market tried to go down, rejected, tried to go down, rejected, tried to go up, rejected, something like that. Tried to go down, rejected again. So it means around this zone, the market is playing a lot. Usually this happens when a market is ranging. I want you to notice this. So I'm going to show you that we have equal highs. If you check clearly, you can see that the market was reaching this zone, then drops, reaches this zone, then drops, reaches this zone, then drops. So basically, we have equal highs. We also have equal lows because the market was reaching this zone, then goes up, reaches this zone, goes up, reaches this zone, goes up, reaches this zone, then goes up. So how do you trade this kind of a setup? This kind of a setup, you are just going to scalp. Why do I say so? Because it's not yet promising an impulsive move, right? So basically, that is how you're going to be trading this kind of a setup. You can see that even the bearish candlesticks are not strong to give you more confidence that the market is going down. But if we look at the latest entry, we have the latest entry here, which is the buy entry. Then we also have a confirmation, which is the what? A buying confirmation. But the market is failing to go up. But eventually it will go up. As you can see, it has given us this node, telling us that the market should go up until it reaches this node. So basically, we are going to analyze on a smaller time frame. So I want us to go on a smaller time frame so that we can scalp on that smaller time frame. So this is the smaller time frame. If you can see clearly, you can see that the system was giving us these sell entries and these buy entries. So the blue zone is the buy entry. You can see that it highlighted this one is the buy entry. That's why we have a buying confirmation here. So which means the market is most likely to go up here. But what are we saying? Here we can try to use that that trend line strategy whereby we say we have a trend breakout. So I'm going to draw the trend lines so that I show you how you do it. But they should be parallel. So here, what do we have? We have a breakout here and a retest. So it means the market might buy from this point to this point. So basically, in the event that we enter our buy entry here, we are just going to take profit maybe around this zone. Or if it spikes early, then we have to close it. But I have a feeling that we should, if we enter our buy entries now, we are going to take profit on this zone where I have just drawn this green line. So I want us to try this strategy and see how it is going to move. So we want to buy Paynex 400 and we hold. Since we have a confirmation here telling us that the market is going up, then on the hourly time frame, we also have a buy entry and a confirmation that the market is going up. So this signal might be valid. But if you check here, you can see that there is a yellow zone, which means around that zone, we might get a spike. But we have to use a small lot size. But according to the system, it is telling us that the market should go up further. So we are going to place our buy entries and see how it is going to react. Yes, our trade is moving well. As you can see, all we want is for it to cross this yellow zone. And now we can see that we have another buy entry on the 5 minutes time frame. This is the 5 minutes time frame. I'm anticipating that the market should continue going up until it reaches this zone with resistance, where we are anticipating that it can give us a spike around this zone. But I wanted to cross this yellow zone so that I confirm the buy entry. PNX 400 just spiked around that zone that I was saying. It has got a lot of resistance. So here we are just going to hold it, but if it gives us another spike, we will be forced to close. But I'm hoping that it should go up since it played around this zone for a while. So I'm anticipating that the market should go up so that we can hit our TP, the one that I've just marked here. So we are holding the trade and see how it is going to move. Okay, guys, as you can see, the market is still going up, and right now it's about to cross that yellow zone. So I'm anticipating that it is going to go up further. As you can see, it gave us a small spike. So we are going to keep on holding and see how it is going to move. If it gives us another huge spike, guys, we will be forced to close. But right now, since we have a small spike, we are going to hold it. But I want it to reach this zone so that we can take profits around this zone. Okay, now it has crossed that spike that it just gave us. And now it has given us a sell entry. So guys, here's another thing. Whenever it gives you a sell entry here, whilst we have a buy entry here, a buy confirmation here, we are going to ignore that entry. Why do I say so? Because we focus on the entries that are given according to the confirmation. So as long as we have a buy confirmation here, then here it tries to tell us that sell entry, we ignore it. We focus on the entries that we were given here. For instance, on the hourly time frame, we have a buy entry. Overall, on this entry, we can see that we have a buy entry here and a buy confirmation here. So even if you move on to M5, then you see that here we can see we have a buy confirmation. It's going to load, and I'm going to show you how you trade this kind of a setup. Like what I told you, it will be looking like this, whereby it will be playing around the same channel. Then here we have equal lows, and here we will be having equal highs. So basically, that is how you trade this kind of a setup. We have a buy confirmation here and buy entries here, equal lows. So we are going to hold this trade, but it should play around this zone. Around this zone, this is where it usually plays. And as you can see, it was spiking around this zone. That's why it rejected a bit around that zone. So since the market is now going up like this, we have to wait for it to reach this zone. The next zone with resistance, you can see that here, this is the zone where it wants started to go down. So basically, this is how you trade this kind of a setup. You just have to notice that there's a point where the market will be playing around the channel. After a breakout like this, after breaking this upper trend line, if it retraces but doesn't reach this the zone where it was playing in this channel, you wait for it to pull back a bit like this, then you place your buy entries and enjoy this upward movement. So here it is going to reach this purple zone that I've just marked, and this way you're going to take profit. Imagine holding over $40 profit on one position. So basically, this is how you scalp when you want to trade a ranging market. So basically, this is how you trade a ranging market when you are using the simple system. We can also try to trade spikes. How are we going to trade spikes? We have to wait for the market to reach this yellow zone. Then if it spikes, we can try to catch those spikes. But why do I say so? Why am I saying it's not good for us to trade spikes here? Because on the hourly time frame, we have a buy entry and a buy opportunity. But if we had a sell entry on the hourly time frame and a sell confirmation, that is where we were going to be so sure that spikes are going to come. But here, spikes will not come, or they might come, but it's not guaranteed. So basically, this is how you are supposed to trade. You should trade according to the confirmation you get on the hourly time frame and the M5. You can also use M1, but I prefer M5. M5 is better than M1 because M1 has got a lot of bias. So let's hold this trade. I think we have about 10 minutes to make this trade, hit our TP, then we secure them back. Right now we are holding over $50 on each position. So this is how you use this simple system. Okay, now the market just reached that zone. As you can see, here it is now reached the purple zone. So it means around this zone, this is where we are anticipating that the market can spike, right? So now we can now take profit. Imagine making over $55, guys, scalping using one lot size. So basically, that is how you trade this kind of a setup. The thing you should note is on hourly time frame, there should be a buy entry and a buy confirmation. On the lower time frame, be it M5 or M1, there should be equal highs and equal lows. After that, it has to create what we call a trend breakout, whereby it will be moving, going up, making this kind of a trend like this. You can see that here we have a ascending channel. We can say it's an ascending channel because it is moving whilst it's going up. Then after this breakout, you wait for a retracement. After a retracement, this is where you're going to enter your buy entries and enjoy this upward movement. Basically, if it gives you a spike here where it reaches this zone with resistance, let me mark it. This is the zone I'm talking about. If it gives you a spike here, if it's only one spike, you don't mind it. But if it gives another spike that will cross that previous spike, you now know that the market is going to sell. But as long as here we have a buying confirmation here, we can hold that trade. But if it gives us two spikes, then we'll be forced to close. We held this trade because there was a buy confirmation here and it only gave us one spike. That's why we held it. Now it's now time to take profit and we have enjoyed this upward movement. We can also enter it again. That is if it crosses this yellow zone and creates this kind of a setup again. So that is how you scalp on Paynex 400. If you are new to this channel, make sure you click the subscribe button and like this video. Don't forget to turn on the notifications so that you don't miss whenever I post a strategy.